Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today it's the other trifold card that after I done the trifold with the sunburst, where did I put it? Right here. I said I would do one with Snowman, so the front of the card, it's the way that it's gonna open. So let's get started. This time though, we're going to use 12 by 12 paper. It makes it very easy for a trifold. So the 12 by 12, we're going to cut it at 5 1/4. And we're going to score 4 inch on each side. I need to put a new blade here. So we're going to score at 4 there. And really you could score at 4 and 8, but instead of opening the thing, I don't have much place on my desk because I just got a mess today. So really you would score at 4 and then 8. So now what we're going to do is reinforce our score. And this is 12 by 12 paper, so it's just regular paper. It's not the heavy cardstock like we did the other one. If I would have 12 by 12 heavy cardstock, yes, I would use that. But you could do this with color paper too. You know, it's a little bit thicker. So what I'm going to do with that, because it's very rough, I'm looking for my sander that I thought I had here. I don't. We used to sell a sander that I would just sand that a little bit there. I'm going to use my nail. So now the first thing we're going to do, we're going to stamp our snowman. And the stamp set we're using, it's Snow Place. And that got the bundle that match with it. I got the bundle right here because I pre-done the stuff we're going to be using. So you get all those pieces in the framelit. It's a lot of them. Because I stamp already the earmuff and the hat and that, and I pre-cut them so it's going to go faster. So this is the stamp set we're going to be using, and we do have the snowflake and that. They're kind of big. We're going to use that, but then I wanted a smaller snowflake too. And the one in the Wonderland, I absolutely love those little snowflakes. I decided to use that. And I got the Lovely as a Tree out, maybe we will use it. So we're going to start with our snowman. So the front of the card going to go this way. So I'm going to take the big snowman. I'm going to stamp him. I'm going to look on my sample there. Not too high. Okay, so I got the snowman there. Then we're going to stamp two little guy or little girl, whatever they are. 1 and then 2. Now what we're going to do before we decide to stamp the other one though, we're going to cut this. So what I'm going to do with this, and it doesn't matter if you get an ad or if you're going to get a scarf or whatever, we're just going to cut around his head here. And here I just go down and dip it a bit and then go up. You can keep more white. I went very close here. I could have kept a little bit more for his aunt, but that's okay. I'm going to do something else. And then I keep on going around the head and then just curve it. Make sure you open that up, that you don't cut that part there. And then we're going to cut this straight up. Okay, now that we got this part done, now we know where to put the other one. And I want it to look like a family, like the dad, the mom, or that's going to be the dad, the mom, and the 3 kids. So now we need another big one. And that one, it needs to go a little bit higher than this one. So you just peek it up. See this? I really don't like that. I'm afraid it's going to pookie on my, let me wipe that. My ink was very juicy. So it's about there. I'm gonna go about right here. Perfect. Now we need the little guys, little girl, whatever they are, and we just need one, and we need that about right here. See, I don't measure nothing, I just say about. See? Perfect. Now, what we're gonna do is cut the other side. And this, it doesn't matter there, it won't show. So I'm just gonna go here. And I always get a tougher time to cut this side. I must have ink on my finger just because I'm right hand and that's the left, whatever. But I'm gonna get this way here, and then I'm gonna be able to come in. Okay, now it's going to be easier for me to come here. I just curve this up a bit. Cut around his head. Go around. Oops. So it's no right and wrong, really. Et voila. So now you see we get this. Now it look kind of plain, right? Let me bring you down a bit. Here we go. So now what we're going to do is take a scrap paper, and we're going to use a soft sky, and we're going to sponge. I had the dauber, but I rather use a big sponge. And we're going to use a piece of scrap paper, and we're going to sponge. I'm looking for scrap paper here. Here we go. So now I'm going to take this here. Here we go. So now I'm going to take this part here. And we're going to do the snow. You get a little bit more control, I think, for a bigger piece, just like this. See, it looked very snowy there. Gonna put, I'm thinking I'm in Wyoming, all those bank, you know, that the wind push this way. Now I'm gonna open this up, put a little bit in the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I'll put you down, and maybe I put you down a little bit too much. And I'm going to keep on doing this here. So then it don't look like the snowman is just floating up in the air. Going to come right here. Okay. Now I'm going to use my sponge jobber. Go on the side, just put a little bit here. Just give him a little bit of dimension on that snowball there. Okay, now in the stamp set, we got the buttons. So I will not add buttons separately. I just going to add those little buttons, and we're going to call it buttons, rock, whatever it's called. And that, I'm going to stamp that with black. We're going to use the Memento ink. Just, oops. Here we go. We're going to use the Memento ink. Okay, the big one. And then the big one here. Am I off? Right there. And then for the little guys, I'm going to use just a little one here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me close this so I don't make a mess. And we need the like tangerine tango or pumpkin pie for the nose. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the snow over here. Where did I put my sponge? See, I just moved that off and on. So it's not all equal. You know what? Oh, the back, it doesn't matter if some going to go in the back because it's going to get glue on the other one. So you can mess that up. You don't have to be careful now that I think about that. Here we go. See, you just get a little bit of that snow motion or whatever, the look of the snow. Okay, now a little bit more over here. It's just give a little dip there. Okay, now we're going to take this and on the top, this sits off a little bit here. You want to make sure you cut this pretty good here. Here we go. Now, I'm going to use in the stamp set, Let It Snow. And I'm going to stamp that with, here we go. We're going to stamp that with Lost Lagoon. Let It Snow there. And then I'm going to take the big snowflake in the same stamp set. And that's going to be with Soft Sky. I thought maybe to use Lovely as a 3, but you know what? No, I'm just going to use this. We still can write That's Plenty. Because I thought maybe to put Lovely as a 3 here. And I won't do it. I think just that well, you know what? Let's try it and then you decide if you want it or not. So I'm going to take the black Memento ink. And then we're going to be able to say if we like it or not. Here we go. Now I would take the sponge again. Here we go. Okay, we need the snowflake too. Because when we're going to open that, we want the snowflake over here too. Okay, and usually as the snowflake fall down, they get smaller and smaller. So these one are from the Wonderland. And this is a light color, so you can write right on top of that. Because I bet you're saying, well, where are we going to write our message? You can write right on top of this. It's snowing hard today, I guess. Here we go. Now, we're going to take a piece of, because remember that was 5 1/4 long. Now it's going to be 5 1/2. This is Lost Lagoon. 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. We're going to mount that together and then we just have to dress our snowman. And we, of course, we're going to put some glitter because it's winter season. Here we go. Okay, I pre-cut all of them. And I didn't really put anything Christmassy because I thought, oh, it can be other than Christmas, right? So we're going to use, you know what? Where is my tiny little glue? We're going to use this here. And what I'm going to do is put it on the snowman because I'm not sure where it's going to land up, the hat, and I don't want it to, the glue to get on my card. Here we go. Now that's the man, and we're going to put his scarf. You got button there. I think I should have not put the button for the man. Oh, that's okay. It's covered. See? And now, really, this is bugging me. It's a bit too long because we cannot shove it under. Here we go. Excuse me. And then the little kids got the earmuff. And then you want to put the glue on the inside of the earmuff because I know the outside won't get to the snowman. Put that right there. And then I guess other girl's going to be in the back. So the mama get the scarf. See those big one? I didn't need to put the buttons there because I dressed them up. And again, I won't move that in the back. I'm going to cut that on the side. And the little one up front, I see my battery flashing, 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 and I don't want to start this back, so I hope I can finish it. Oh, it's purple. I thought I had a pink one. Well, it's purple. And maybe I did a pink one for the mama and I cannot find it. Oh, I do here. And here's the little boy. Okay. You know what? I think the mom won't get nothing. I like it better that way. Now we can take the arms. We get the big arms and then the little arms. You have to be careful. It's two sides of those arms. So you get a bigger one and a smaller one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the smaller one first. And then for the arms for branch, I'm going to use crumb cake. So I'm going to put one little arm, two little arm. Going to try to make them, oh, here we go. And one up, one down. She's holding one end there, and here we're going to put down. You don't want to hold his sister's hand or whatever. And the dad's going to be there. And, oh look, I use all the little one. I didn't even use the big one for this. You get two sides for the big one and that. But here it is, my friend. So that's my, oh, I got the little boo-boo there, ink. But this is how I done my trifold with the snowman. Now for the glitter, I know the time it's running out. For the glitter, I use my two-way glue. And what I would do, it's just under the snowman, see I put more. Then we're going to take the glitter. Et voila, my friend. Can you see that glitter? I think so. So to see the finished product, just visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. But that's how I done my trifold snowman. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much and have a great day, my friend.